You know I love X-Men. The fact that in 20th Century Fox, Quicksilver is here, that's all I care about right now.
Yeah. Like, going back to, like, Quicksilver, I just feel like maybe this... I don't think that this is just going to be a cameo. I think this is going to be how they're going to...
Oh, don't even tease me. I'm just trying to act like this is nothing. I need this to be out of my head.
This is awesome.
Hey, everybody.
I'm Sam.
I'm Adam.
And I'm Will, and we are...
Working Title! Wanda's crazy! WandaVision! Episode 5? Right?
This is episode 5.
Yeah.
We learned that everything is done by Wanda.
Absolutely.
It's all Wanda.
Yeah.
We learned last week was not the 80s.
Mm-hmm.
And I did not get dressed up this time. I don't even care if
neither
it's the
did I.
80s this time.
Yeah.
I don't know what they're going to do. What do you think they're going to do? Do you think they're going to try to pull out Wanda or let it keep happening?
I feel like this is probably where we're going to see them make... Like, Monica's going to explain to the rest of the S.W.O.R.D, team, and be like, yo, maybe this is where we see, like, military try and, like, move in, like we saw in the trailer or something like that.
Maybe she'll tell all the other agents out there, like, who the specific characters are in this, like Agnes and Herb and me with the mustache and Dottie.
And all the other townsfolk. Yeah.
But if we want to find out,
We have to watch.
so guys, make sure you leave a like on these videos if you enjoy WandaVision like we do. Hit the subscribe button so you can stay tuned to more WandaVision coming up in the future, as well as other Marvel shows. We're currently watching Vikings. We've already watched the Mando Season 2. We're watching Attack on Titan right now, so if you want to check out any of those, feel free to check out our channel and some of our playlists up above.
And this is not a market substitute, y'all. You gotta go on Disney Plus first and watch WandaVision there, and then you can come back and watch your boys' reaction, alright? We're gonna punch it. Bah!
Alright. We're gaming.
On a very special episode.
And I want you to leave.
Also, how does she blend in? Like, does she have to go to places to buy those clothes?
She's gone. She didn't belong to
She went in with an FBI uniform.
Remember, everything changes when they
When you
go
walk
into the
through
world.
it.
So it doesn't matter what she was wearing. Tail, essentially.
Yep.
Is this
boy.
80s?
Yeah.
Notice the babies didn't age, too.
No luck with Billy?
They'd be 10 years old by now.
Don't you?
Ah!
Sleep, my babies.
Good, you can't cheat it.
Magic can never change that.
Unless they're like magic resistant. Because
Yeah.
they're magic too.
Or it just doesn't work because they're not real.
Why?
Ew.
That's gross.
Ew.
Or maybe we just need some help. Hiya, kid.
Agnes!
80s.
Hello, what's my
I was just on my way to Jazzercise when I heard your new little bottle of
Jazzercise?
sleep strap.
Yep, that was a thing.
Anyway, Auntie Agnes is here, and I've got a couple of tricks up my sleeve.
Actually, you know what? Just maybe we better not.
Do you want me to take that again?
What?
Like a cut? Bad cut?
Yeah, like a bad... Like
Sorry?
the play
You
needs...
want me to hold the babies? Should we just take it from the top?
Like, she's an actress. What the...
So weird.
Don't be silly. Vision, let's let Agnes give it a try.
Ew, I don't like how uncomfortable this is.
Yeah.
What? From the top, boys.
It's still so weird how this, like, world functions.
Yeah.
What was that about?
Yeah.
What was what?
What was what? That was just now.
Lavender. It's
Ew.
supposed to have a calming effect.
Oh my
Rats springs on
gosh.
me every night, but there's no taming this tiger.
Strange.
Oh, that's not fair. It's not Agnes's fault that she has an unusually high libido.
Did you really not see what I saw? Do you hear that?
Hear what?
Absolutely
Nothing.
They finally fell asleep.
Oh.
They're empty.
Oh,
gosh.
They're gone.
Theft! Oh,
I told you!
Kid. can't control.
What the
No matter how hard you try.
What? She is drinking the dark liquor.
They're so sweet but so creepy just standing there.
The one on the left was like, why am I in this show?
Yeah.
Like, Mom, Dad, why
The one on the right is a better actor.
You said I was going to be in a Marvel movie, you jackass. Not this stupid sitcom show.
What show is this supposed to be like?
Oh, look at that's probably an actual picture of it.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so cool.
Oh god.
Oh, that's an actual picture too, right?
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Pain?
Wanda's voice. There was this feeling keeping me down, this hopeless feeling.
Ew.
Like drowning.
Ew, why?
It was grief.
Mighty glad to have you back, Captain.
The trio.
What's the latest?
There's a briefing in 10. Pants are encouraged.
Dr. Darcy.
Our initial theory had Wanda Maximoff as one of many victims. We now know she is the principal victimizer. Jimmy?
Oh,
Quick
there you
history
go.
on our subject.
The twins were subsequently radicalized volunteering Hydra.
It's an oversimplification of events, but yes. After
Does Maximoff have an alias?
No, sir.
No funny nickname?
Not a one.
And earliest tracking had Lagos and Germany. We all know how that turned out. Thanks, Jimmy.
That wasn't her fault.
Did they not call her
Now
Scarlet
that we have the
Witch?
lay of the land, let's talk about strategy.
No.
No?
Wanda's not a terrorist.
By your own account, you described the experience of being under her mind control as excruciating, terrifying, a violation.
I don't believe she has a political agenda or any inclination toward destruction.
She's holding thousands of people hostage.
And it could have been thousands more if she hadn't put up her own quarantine. Listen, I don't believe this is a premeditated act of aggression.
You don't.
I mean, you wanted, like, the first
I
count.
received authorization to share this highly sensitive material from S.W.O.R.D headquarters. Until very recently, it was the top secret location of the Vision's course.
Yep.
You called it!
Yep.
Yo! Yeah. Yeah, she's still...
Holy
she's
shit!
Stole his body!
Oh
Oh!
wow, he was in pieces.
Yeah, they're dissecting him.
Stole the Vision's body and resurrected it.
But that's in direct violation of Section 36B of the Sokovia Accords.
Maximoff, in her grief, disregarded his wishes. Alright, that's it for now. Let's work the
What?
prosecution.
Close enough to being her husband.
Yeah, they're allowed to do, like...
It's also Tony Stark's robot.
Yeah.
What the heck? When did they get government property over it?
Sokovia
Oh, yeah,
Accords.
Tony probably wrote that off. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Tony, what are you doing, dog?
Rest in peace.
He's dead now.
Aw.
Rest in peace.
Dang it!
Yeah.
He...
I hate that. Why do they do that?
You hero.
I
No,
love Iron
it
Man.
was epic.
I want to see them use powers.
These kids?
Yeah.
Watch it be a reversal now. These are the children that have become Magneto.
Stay put.
It's like Magna from My Hero. One's a plus, one's a negative
Yeah.
effect of what comes and goes.
Thank you. Now tell me which one of you just barked. Scooped.
The doggy. Oh!
Can we keep him, Mommy?
Yes, you
Oh,
can.
yes.
Keep him.
Did they create that dog?
That's what I'm wondering.
Quiet. Oh.
Oh.
Boys. Belly rubs and cuddles.
This is all actually
Aw.
extremely depressing considering none of this is real. I hate
Yeah.
this.
Hey, boys!
And that's a dead body walking around as
Yeah.
This is
father
like-
and husband.
It's so cute and yet this is all disgusting.
And she's still lying to him.
Oh, it's just precaution, really. I have a hunch someone might pop over.
I wouldn't say it's lying if you're talking to a dead body.
What if it isn't though?
Only someone got a new
Freaking Agnes, just stay in the house. You intruder.
True.
Wanda. Agnes was back there.
Well, she didn't notice. She didn't even noticing the boys went from babies to 5-year-olds.
Do you think Wanda just doesn't care with Agnes? What is up with Agnes?
I don't know.
I still believe what I said during the trailer.
Viz.
Oh, in the second trailer, I said she's a witch. I believe it.
Why aren't you telling me?
Right.
That you're not alive!
Your father and I don't think you're ready to properly care for an animal until you're at least 10 years old.
Powers.
They're gonna become older.
Yep. Yeah.
Oh.
Let's just hope this dog stays the same size.
And she's aware of everything.
Maybe because Agnes is going along with it, Wanda is willing to like keep her and not like oust her like
what the heck,
Geraldine.
Okay, I've got it. What I need is a 10,000-pound fallout shelter comprised of lead for photons, cadmium for neutrons, tantalum for seismic blasts. On wheels. And then I would be able to safely re-enter Westview. Right?
Holy Christmas, at this rate, they'll be empty nesters by dinner time.
I know an aerospace engineer who'd be up for this challenge.
But I can't guarantee the Hex won't just mind wipe you. You really want to go back in there after everything she's put you through?
Yeah. Yes, I do.
She cares.
Have we
Something's
identified
wrong.
these minors yet, or the newborns?
Oh, Wanda's twins are hers. Everything might look fake in the TV, but everything in there is real.
That would mean she's wielding an insane amount of power.
Far exceeding anything she's displayed in the past.
She could have taken out Thanos on her own if he hadn't initiated a blitz.
True.
Nobody else came close.
True.
Captain Marvel came close.
Nope.
Yeah, she did.
Her powers came from an Infinity
yeah,
Stone
she
too,
did.
right?
Yeah, I was gonna say Captain Marvel's also.
About her, we are talking about Wanda.
Yeah, but they're both relative to the conversation.
Can I borrow this?
What? Oh god.
Whoa!
Do they just deflect the bullets?
Yeah.
No, they turned into pennies. No
You had a
pennies.
bulletproof vest on when you went inside.
Oh no, they just crushed
Those
bullet.
pants are 87% Kevlar.
What?
It's not an illusion. Wanda is rewriting reality. What happens if we send something in that requires no change?
So maybe Vision really is alive.
Right.
If she could do that much.
What happens if you take something that doesn't need change, so you wear 80s gear?
That's what I was gonna
What
say.
would that
Or
accomplish,
walk in with
though?
Kevlar.
Typewriter,
But
a Rolodex, and a calendar
Right.
all in one? What else can it do? Find me a wife?
Eventually, yes.
It's a hell of a thing. Wanda.
Eventually, yes.
It's what you expected, right?
True.
What do you think, Mike?
Story of your life.
Good old noises.
S.W.O.R.D. Top secret communique. Authenticate. Dr. Darcy Lewis findings regarding Maximus. High levels of radiation present at perimeter. Effect on Westview residents unknown. Please advise.
Dr. Darcy. I'm telling you, he's alive.
It's a joke. Can't you tell? None of it is real.
Whoa.
Whoa. What did he just do?
Please help me.
Whoa.
Please.
Holy.
Where's my phone? I have to call my sister. She's taking care of her dad. He's sick. You have to stop her.
Stop who?
She's in my head. None of it is my own. Make her stop! Now tell me this. I sent an email.
So he can undo Wanda's.
Yeah.
Wow. Dude,
Sit, Sparky, sit.
What did he do with the computer? Did he save that message in his head?
I don't know.
There was an emergency at the office, and your father had to go in. End of story.
Uh-oh.
He needed a distraction.
From what? From us?
No.
I would. I would need to get away from these freaking psycho kids.
Yeah. She's now manipulating the kids.
This show has me so confused.
I know.
Yeah, for sure.
It's so lost. Like, it's hard to tell what is for the context of the story she's portraying and what's actually, like, how she's feeling.
Yeah.
Scaring him.
It's so hard to tell what is, like, part of this TV show and what's not.
Oh,
Same here.
she senses something. Oh, she sent in a drone from the 80s?
Maximoff located.
Oh! We can't see the drone on the broadcast.
Wanda, this is Captain Monica Rambeau. Can you hear me?
Come on, Wanda, say something. Enough of
I
this.
just want to talk. That's it.
Enough of this
drone's
nonsense.
destroyed.
Ah,
Wait, my controls aren't working.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
Oh no, they took over.
Disregard. Take the shot.
Oh my god, what?
No, the drone isn't armed.
Take the shot.
Oh. What? Oh, she's gonna kill you.
That.
You idiot.
What are you doing?
You think he was gonna kill her or like tranquilize her or something?
Yeah.
Probably. Which one of the two you think though?
I would imagine you're
Wanda.
trying to kill her.
Yeah.
Wow.
I thought you meant like for the kids or Wanda. My bad.
No,
My bad.
Like tranquilize her or just straight up just assassinate her.
I mean, he's already said that he deems her to be a terrorist.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is Vision coming out?
Maybe.
Why would Vision come out?
Or Agnes.
Because he knows what's
her.
going on?
Yeah, it's her. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Oh shoot. Oh shoot. She's crazy.
Is this yours?
Don't try to shoot at her. It's not gonna go well.
This will be your only warning. Stay out of my home. You don't bother me, I won't bother you.
You've taken an entire town hostage.
I'm not the one with the guns, Director.
But you are the one in control.
Yeah. What are you talking about, Wanda?
You're still here.
Uh-oh.
Oh god.
I want to help you.
How? What could you possibly have to offer me? What do you want?
A therapist?
I have what I want, and no one will ever take it from me again.
Oh no!
Oh! Don't. Yo. Wanda, come on.
Oh my god.
Oh my gosh!
I thought she was just about to put him
Yeah.
down.
Now what'd she do? Add like another layer?
Yeah.
Maybe
Yeah.
now
Oh
you
my
kicked it
gosh!
in. What the
Like,
Dang,
oh
man.
my gosh. Okay.
Is it?
Oh jeez.
Commercial.
Advertisement.
I was gonna say now they're definitely they might bring in a superhero from Marvel now to get in there, like Captain Marvel or something.
It might be Vision who has to do it.
Mhm.
Because they just set up the thing about him being able to. Freaking
God, a
infomercial,
house
people.
full of klutzes, man.
Lagos. For when you make a mess,
Lagos.
you didn't mean to.
Like when she blew up a building in Lagos.
Yeah.
Ah, don't worry, he's sure to turn up. Your mom won't let him get far. Ma'am.
I don't know where he could have gone.
Yeah. How is she okay with just like being like the dictator of
Yeah.
the town? Like what?
She's the one in charge. Is it Agnes or Herb? It's her.
Freaking Agnes. What are you doing? Dog.
Oh no.
I didn't want to come until I wrapped him up.
What happened to him?
Found him in my dahlia bushes.
You can fix anything, Mom. Fix it dead.
What?
You can do that?
Oh gosh.
I'm trying to tell you
Dude,
that.
I'm
it's
so
all
nervous.
over. We can't reverse death,
Oh yeah?
no matter how sad it makes us.
You hypocrite.
Yeah, and
Is he gonna find out too that he died?
well, Vision already knows something because it didn't change his own mind when he touched the guy's head.
Yeah, he knows that she's doing something, but
Hopefully he doesn't tell her though, and he can like be the detective inside.
Yeah.
Since the
Fix it.
military's
Yeah.
now out of it.
Well then,
Oh boy, Vision. Come
she
on.
knows everything that's happening though, so she would know that when he would walk out, right?
she might not. She might not know everything that's happening.
Man, he's looking good in those
Yeah.
outfits.
Hello, the boys.
He's got jacked.
Yeah, I was gonna say that.
Oh,
Don't reveal it, Vision. Come on.
Nah, he's
Well,
gonna.
it's not often you get a dog and bury it in the same day.
Well, life moves pretty fast out in the suburbs.
That was all in a day.
Yeah.
Yeah, this has all been a day. They were babies this morning.
I spoke with Norm. I unearthed the man's suppressed personality and I spoke to him free of your oversight.
Oh.
He was in pain, Wanda.
Vision.
You can't control me the way you do them.
Can't I?
Oh.
I'm going to bed.
No, we're not done here.
Yes! Fight it!
What is the Maximoff anomaly?
The what?
As the credits are rolling.
This, whatever this is, the subconscious at first, and it.
What?
Fight the show vision.
Family, Wanda has a family, and he can't reach them because you won't let him reach
I
them.
don't know what you're talking about.
Stop lying to me.
This. All of this.
Dude.
Hold on.
Is for us. So let me handle it.
You don't get to make that choice for me, Wanda.
He's gotta be alive.
I can't remember my life before Westview. I don't know
Oh,
who I
no.
am. I'm scared.
Oh no.
Run, Vision.
You're Tommy and Billy's father. Isn't that enough?
No.
Wonder why are there no other children in Westview? The playground stands empty every morning I walk to work. Why? Tell
Do
me
you
why.
really think that I am controlling everything? That I am somehow in charge of everybody in Westview?
You are.
Walking their dogs, mowing their lawns, getting them to
Where would the
dentist
children
appointments
be?
on time. I don't know how any of this started in the first place.
You fucking liar.
What?
She's got to be
What are you
lying.
doing here?
Agnes.
So maybe it is Agnes, dude. Dude.
Yeah, but
Agnes controlling her?
Do that.
Well, like, why is she going off such a... Like, she's going off such a deep end right now.
You don't believe me.
Wanda, I want
you just went outside. I mean, I don't believe you.
Just some time.
Like, what?
My mind is blown right now.
I just, like... I don't know if it's fully her. I don't know, man.
Cliffhanger, don't you dare! Damn you! What if it's her
Oh
brother?
no, things are going off.
Brother or Captain
do you
Marvel?
see?
Who is this?
His brother?
Yep, her brother!
Dude.
Is it really Aaron Taylor Johnson?
He's in the gray outfit.
Or the other guy?
I was gonna
it's
say,
the other guy!
It's the
Wow,
X-Men
look!
outfit. What the fudge?
Almost broke it to squeeze his stinking sister to death or what?
What?
She recast Pietro?
What the hell is happening?
She did? I don't think she's aware of that.
He's the Fox guy. The Fox.
I know, yeah.
Yes.
Does he have his powers though?
What?
This is gonna break her.
This is gonna break the MCU. What?
Joe, what the heck is going on? Oh my gosh! Dude, this episode was amazing!
Dude, oh, that's so weird. Okay, I'm not gonna say that I called it because I didn't call it, but as soon as I saw the leather jacket, I was like, that's what the one from Days of Future Past
Days of Future
wears.
Past.
I was like, but that's not gonna be the thing that happens, obviously.
What the heck?
Dude.
I had said in one of the previous episodes, maybe she could bring her brother back.
No.
Okay, so wait, I have a question. Do we think that was actually Wanda outside the force field talking to them?
Yes, it was 1,000% Wanda. She had the same powers and abilities.
Are you sure?
I'm not sure of
You're
anything.
not sure?
I'm not sure of anything.
I don't think it was her. I was starting to think Agnes might be doing
Freaking
something.
Evan Peters is in the show. Okay.
Yeah,
before we talk about the episode, I kind of need to digest that part. Because that's kind of crazy.
That's insane.
I was just talking 2 weeks ago about, like, what if this is the show that finally gets to be a thing that brings in the X-Men? Not that... I don't know if that's what's happening.
I mean, they bought 21st.
But I don't know if... Yeah, but I don't know if the Evan Peters is Quicksilver right there is real.
It looks
or
like
she's,
him.
But I don't know if that's her creation. It just would be weird if it's her
But then
creation.
she looks so confused at it, though, too.
Dude, okay.
So maybe it's not her.
No, but she knew who he was. Well, she can bend reality. I can't imagine she wouldn't be able to bend time and pull from another.
Or maybe she like rips the fabric and it allows certain people from the X-Men universe over.
She has a whole planet that's literally like in a wormhole of just like her powers. Like, it wouldn't surprise me if she just, like, ripped into another universe or just sucked
or do you
people
think...
in.
I don't know why Quicksilver would be here. Like, I could picture if the universe that they wanted story-wise to say 21st century, like, Quicksilver ran so fast that he ripped through his time and ended up somewhere else. But, like, it's so random.
Maybe she just manifested him. She literally can change anything. She can change the genetic makeup of any, or like the material breakup of anything. She just spawned him in. Although she did say when the doorbell rang, she said, "I'm not doing that."
She did.
What if, like...
I don't think it's her.
Do you think...
Maybe it is Agnes.
What if they do...
But, I mean, what? Who or why is Agnes doing it? And, like, what... I mean, like, I don't know enough about, like, this section of Marvel, so I can't even, like, pinpoint, like, a villain. Like, oh, that's clearly so-and-so. But I just don't know who Agnes could be that she's doing this. That she's, like, more powerful than Wanda.
Sorry. All I'm thinking of... You know I love X-Men. The fact that in 20th Century Fox, Quicksilver is here, that's all I care about right now.
Yeah.
But even then, when they saw the dead dog,
my gosh.
Agnes also was like, "You can bring back the dead?" Even then, so...
Well, Agnes is clearly, like, aware of the situation more so than most people.
Should we start at the beginning? Because I'm going to want to talk about that.
Can I take a leak real quick before we start? Sorry.
Okay.
Is that what was spoiled potentially for you?
That's why I said that. I knew that
Quicksilver was
I knew that here. I didn't know it was Quicksilver. I knew that a superhero was being revealed, and that it blew everyone's mind on the internet. That's what my coworker told me.
Dude, that's crazy.
I also said in this episode they're gonna bring on a superhero.
Okay.
Yeah, you said you called it like during.
So
I was afraid. I thought it was gonna be Captain Marvel because they brought it up, and then
that's what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
That could still potentially happen. Okay. Maybe.
Yeah. Well, let's go back to the beginning of this episode because there's a lot to digest. So I don't even remember how the episode started.
I know. Vision is starting to realize something's up because Agnes was like, "Do you want me to do that again? Do you want me to retake that?" Yeah.
So we have the world that she's in, and now she's being a little bit more loose on how she's letting it work. Like the twins are able to just
they have powers.
Well, not even that, just able to become adults or at least grow up around other people, or at least Agnes. We see people interacting with Wanda, like the mailman passed by and was like, "Oh, she'll take care of it."
Yeah.
Like it's weird because it seems like the actors or controlled individuals are like on a setting where it's like they know they're being controlled, but they're going to be happy about it.
What?
Until they're told.
Well, because they're pretending that they're actors. They're like, even the dude who was like, when he talks with Vision, he's like, "Come on, you know it's all fake, right?"
Yeah. Or
you know
it's Agnes,
fake.
do you want me to take that back?
Yeah.
Well, I'm wondering, what if like all this stuff is happening where everybody's interfering with Wanda's world? Maybe she's kind of losing some of that focus on her world, that people are starting to come back just a teeny tiny bit. That's why these people are like, "Oh no, she's got it. She'll fix it."
Like a wear-off effect.
Yeah. And she needs to be like, "Ugh!"
Yeah. Yeah, the kids transformed, and then we got some outside background that that Wanda broke into the S.W.O.R.D facility and stole Vision's body.
Oh my gosh!
Like, if this is really all her and there isn't an outside force, like, I'm kind of against her. Like, I know...
Yeah, me too.
I know Monica was backing her, and Monica's, like, the protagonist of the story, but I kind of disagree with Monica's position on this. I don't think she's a full-out terrorist.
No,
because as they said, there's no agenda behind it, well, other than her own...
She has 3,000 hostages, though.
Yeah, but that's where I tip. Like, I don't think it's right that Wanda's doing this. And I don't know if the episode was kind of coming off, like, sympathetic to her. Like, I get it, she's going through stuff, but
you can't
do that.
Yeah, well, you gotta accept it.
She did say in the beginning... See, like, I feel like Wanda's lying, but she did say in the beginning, like, I don't know how we got here. Because Wanda, like, if you remember in the beginning of the series, in the first episode, like, they're both...
They're driving in.
Well, no, they weren't driving in. They were in the house, and they were both like they were talking about.
No, they were driving in. They just gotten married. She was in a wedding dress, and he was in a tuxedo.
Well, okay. The conversation that they have is like, I don't like, the whole like, today, like they don't know. Like it was almost like they both got brainwashed with the heart guy,
and even like, today's episode was kind of like pushing the idea of like, I don't even know how we got here.
Yeah, she said that. She said, I don't even know how we got to this moment, like how this started. but she knows that she's in control. That's what I don't understand. Is like, how is she not like? How did she not create this if she's in control of it still? That she can alter it and do it. I don't know. It doesn't make sense. The one thing that's weird too is that the guy who runs S.W.O.R.D and Agent Wu both said that this is an amount of power that she never displayed before.
Yeah.
Which, I mean, we had kind of brought that up already, but like...
Yeah, and then Monica said, well, she did take on Thanos, which is also what we brought up as well. But
I mean, like, I'm not saying that she's not capable of this, but also it's like, there's something next level either happened to her that... Either she's not in control of this and someone else is doing this and she's just playing in the world.
Yeah.
Maybe like Agnes or whoever Agnes is working for or something is influencing this whole, throw Wanda in a bubble and say, guess what? You can live in this world with your little dead husband.
Yeah. What if somebody in this universe, like, we're all theorizing that this is after all the stones were put back. What if somebody is using one of those stones after they were placed back?
I mean, they're in different realities.
I don't know how that. Yeah, I don't know how that would work because those stones got put back in now a new timeline.
Yeah,
like those are all timelines that are not going to be what this current one is. In this current one, they're destroyed by Thanos on the other planet. So I don't think they're a factor. Now in the trailer, we know that the Yellowstone will make an appearance in this, but I don't know if that's like her. Like, what if that's the thing? What if it's like the fragment, like, what if they have, like, a mind of their own? Kind of like how the Aether, the Redstone, has a mind of its own where it, like, sucks into its nearest host and takes its life.
Mm-hmm.
What if, like, the yellow one, like, a fragment of it is still living? And I don't know how that would work, though, because it's still on another planet, right?
Is it like the...
It's on,
Would you think it's like the Horcrux from Harry Potter?
Titan.
When you hold it, it changes your personality? Maybe it's something like that? Maybe somebody's holding it?
I can't speak for... I haven't finished, though, so I don't know exactly how that works.
It didn't do that. None of them did that in the rest of the series, though. That's the only thing.
You're talking about
well, just with him saying the ether takes you over.
Well, no. It didn't it didn't take you over. It just like...
It was
manipulated you.
It was a parasite. It required the host to, like, work.
It just sucked off your body. It wasn't like...
Say that again.
Yeah, I know. I was good.
I'm still probably going to put it in.
That's fine.
You definitely should.
That's fine. It just, like... absorbed your life force from your body. Like, it didn't influence you to do things. It just... It would literally be like if I just put a leech on your arm and then...
A leech on
But what was the stone that the Guardians used and Chris Pratt held?
It would kill you.
It was power.
But that was on your own choice. That wasn't the stones, like, grabbing people. That's your own choice to, like...
Yeah, it wasn't like the stone... It wasn't like they grabbed the stone and was like, I must murder Adam and just stab somebody.
Yeah.
It was like they were like, I'm going to do something with it.
They're all just
what if somebody's doing that? What if somebody's using Wanda to make this reality and it's some kind of sick game to them?
Oh, like using her as the... Because she has the power of bending reality,
she's the scapegoat.
No, it's kind of like how I was explaining. Like, somebody's using Wanda's power because she possesses the reality. She's like their Aether.
Yeah.
She's using... Somebody outside is using her as the new reality stone because she's the only remnants of that power.
Mm-hmm.
That could be a thing.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be against
That'd
it.
be cool. I just don't know
how that would work.
I don't know how that would work or who. Like, I don't know. I just don't have enough knowledge to, like, say...
Sure.
Like, it would be so much easier if I could just be like, this is clearly... this villain.
Yeah,
like,
if I could attach, like, Agnes or somebody who's suspect
Yeah.
as, like, Mephisto, like everybody keeps on saying.
So
you know?
I want to go back to something that you were saying. You don't think it's the kids aging themselves? You think that's Wanda? Or do you think the kids have powers?
No, I think the kids are aging aging themselves. She even said, oh, please don't become an adult. Don't grow up just yet.
Just wanted to confirm that.
I just don't know. I don't really know what the children are. Like, it's weird to say, but, like, every other person in this world has a other body, like an other version of themselves in the real world, where the kids are just kind of, that's why I was joking, they're just like two USBs, like two random objects that aren't real people in the actual world.
Do you think they created that dog?
I don't know. I'm saying the dog's just like the children, just like things that she created. I don't know.
Well, but she wasn't aware of it until they moved.
Well, that's the thing, too. Like,
well, it's hard to differentiate what's, like, the show and what's, like, her being, like, in real life, like no, like, what, you know what I mean? Like, it's hard to differentiate, like, what's them acting and playing along, like, oh, my kids found a dog, or, like, when you bring up Ultron and, Petra, or whatever his name is, and then she's just like, don't ever say that name again. You know what I mean? Like, that's clearly not a part of, like, the show, but I don't know if the dog necessarily was or not.
We also don't know, like, to what extent she's given the actors in this world ability-wise. Like, Agnes seems to always be able to just appear on the spot, have all the resources needed. I don't know if that's just for Wanda, needing that for the show, or if, like, these people have urgency on their own when they're not a part of the show. Like, what are these people doing in the world when they're not part of the WandaVision show of whatever decade we're in?
Yeah.
Like, what are they doing? Are they doing anything? Or are they just blank slates and this world is empty until Wanda happens to be in a radius of where they would be required to be? Kind of like a video game only renders what you need when you're in the proximity, and everything outside that, like, 800-foot bubble is just disappeared. It's nothing until Wanda's in need of being in. But I don't know. I don't know how that could work, because what does the drone see when it goes in?
I mean, the drone, it saw everything.
It saw
like,
everything.
flew through the town.
Okay.
Everything was in the 80s, and then it shut off when her eyes turned red.
So maybe it is just like she's trained them like NPCs to just have daily tasks throughout the day to carry out until they need to be on the show.
Well, we didn't even talk about, like, Vision at work, seeing the message, and brainwashing or unbrainwashing that guy, and then re-brainwashing him.
Well, I think that S.W.O.R.D probably just sent the message in, just like they tried doing the radio thing. They're just trying to get through, because maybe they realized, like, hey,
Vision.
Yeah, to Vision, to see, like, hey, are you under mind control? Are you even real? Like, what's going on?
Yeah.
Who's Dr. Darcy Lewis? Is that Kat?
Yeah,
Dennings?
Darcy.
Okay.
Yeah, Darcy is Kat Dennings. So she clearly sent that, but I mean, it's kind of weird. I didn't realize that Vision could, like, not undo, but, like, change her powers. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, I don't remember what Vision's actual abilities were once he became, like,
it's
more
like telepathy.
more than like, once he got the stone power. I can't remember, like, what exactly he was gifted with. I remember he could phase.
Oh man, what do they call him? A synthanoid or whatever they call him?
Synthoid or something like that.
But I think his power is specifically just, like, telepathy.
Okay.
The mind. Yeah.
Okay, that could work, because he is the Mind Stone.
Yeah.
Okay, so one more thing before Quicksilver. The moment that made me drop my mouth was literally when she turned all the guns on.
Yes! Oh my gosh!
And maybe I'm just used to the darker shows that we're watching, so I just thought that he would die.
Yeah.
I forgot that it's Disney. They probably wouldn't do that on the Disney... Like, they probably wouldn't do it on Disney show. Or they'd just drop a dude. That was pretty dark.
Yeah.
I was scared.
I mean, I thought, what's funny too is when she, like, unsnapped and opened, like, the gate, I thought she was just gonna walk in with, like, her own personal army. Like, just take the 30 dudes and walk in and be like, this is my personal guard now.
Yeah.
I thought she was just gonna walk in and then they started firing.
I'll just say this. I know somebody hated on me because they thought that I thought Magneto exists in this world because I said, oh, she's acting like the daughter of Magneto.
Yeah.
I know that's not the case, but...
Well, now it could be!
I know. Well, the scene with her coming out and just having all the guns turn was totally X-Men 1, where, like, all the guns, like, Magneto comes out of the train station, and all the bullets shoots, and all the bullets, like, start ingraining against the forehead of all people. I need to watch those movies again.
That's good.
Now I feel like I'm going to need to watch them in case this is all, like, context. Now...
Yeah, what if Ian...
Let's
Ian
talk
McKellen
about it.
could show up or something.
Let's talk about it. So we have our first real technical crossover from a 20th Century Fox character in the MCU owned by Disney.
I haven't seen those movies that he's in, that Quicksilver.
So
he's in one or multiple.
He's in Days of Future Past when Wolverine in the future has to change time because Peter Dinklage is killing all the X-Men. So he was back in his
He wasn't that?
Yeah, Peter Dinklage. So Peter Dinklage is like the scientist.
He's a politician.
Yeah, he's a.
I saw that movie. I don't remember that guy being in it.
He's a guy who basically convinces Nixon to write a thing that in a couple years when they find the tech, they'll exterminate the mutant gene with Mystique's power.
Yeah.
Wolverine goes into his younger self because you have to have the ability to go into your own self, and because everybody else will become children, Wolverine is the only option. He goes back. They have to get Magneto out of jail, and to do that
movie?
To do that, they have to go find Magneto's son, which at the time people don't know is his son is Evan Peters' Quicksilver, who's only in the portion of the movie as the Deus Ex to help the story move, and then he's gone. But
I don't remember that at all when I saw that movie.
oh, it's such a it's the good parts.
That's
Remember
a good-
the freeze,
Yeah.
everything, and then he's like licking the orange juice.
Yeah,
he's
I
really
don't remember it being in that movie.
I love Aaron Taylor Johnson's Quicksilver, but I think Evan Peters is the more like funnier of the two, obviously. So
wait, how many of those X-Men movies were there?
oh, I feel like there's like 11.
There's a lot.
There's X1, X2, X3.
No, not those. The ones that came after that with all the younger
ones. You have X-Men First Class.
First Class.
Days of Future Past is a crossover, and then it's the one where
Apocalypse
is in it, and then Dark Phoenix, which I haven't seen.
I haven't seen those last two.
Yeah, I didn't like Apocalypse and Phoenix. Regardless, Evan Peters is in most of those. I don't know what happened in Dark Phoenix, so I don't know if anything in that's going to be something that
could bleed.
Because that's the last thing we saw of him, and I didn't watch that movie. So now I'm going to go home and watch it probably to see if it has anything to do with
I
it.
might have to watch those two.
But that's what we were saying. Like, all three of us went to go see New Mutants, and we were talking about, like, it was a weird choice that they decided to release it even after, like, 4 years of being in production.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Of course, they probably want their money back, but is it going to be a thing where they try to save any of those characters and bring them over, or just delete them completely?
They were also inside of a force field, but that doesn't have anything to do with this, but...
Yeah.
I just don't see like how any of those characters would be useful in the
Yeah.
Disney MCU.
Well,
we don't know.
I kept saying, after we saw that movie, why was that movie made?
Well, it was made before the buyout.
Yeah.
That's the thing. They didn't know at the time that it wasn't going to be pretty much
You can't
useless.
know about that stuff ahead of time. So.
Yeah. And like we know Deadpool 100% is coming over. They've already confirmed him as having a rated R film. But like, I don't think Hugh Jackman or Patrick Stewart or Ian Kellen.
Oh, you didn't hear that they're trying to throw money at Hugh Jackman so they could do Deadpool versus Wolverine?
That'd be fun. I mean, Hugh Jackman seems to always be the type who would want to come back, but I'm pretty sure Logan was his last one.
Yeah, I mean, like it's just like it's kind of just like with the Iron Man thing of doing like
Billy from Stranger Things.
Billy from Stranger Things. Yes. What were you saying?
It's just like doing like it's just like Iron Man, like Robert Downey Jr. Like you just do it for 10 years, and it's like. It was a good time in my life, but like I like Hugh Jackman, but like
they want to do other stuff.
Let him like live with like what he did. Don't let the like. There's nothing wrong with the Disney Marvel. I love the Disney Marvel, but just like let that be that Wolverine. If you're gonna do a new one, pick a younger person, make it different. I don't know.
Yeah, and I agree with you, but I am curious to know because Peter Evans is in.
Well, yeah, now anything could happen. I mean, you could.
So that's what I want to ask. Do you think it's like that world got exterminated and whoever was able to find a way to escape that ending of the world is now here? Do you think it has anything to do with the 20th Century Fox and it's just a cameo and we're looking too much into it?
Well, I'm thinking that maybe she went to the other reality, that 21st Century is the other reality where she has a brother that's alive because her brother died in this one, and maybe she pulled that one to this one. But who knows? She was able
to...
But
I'd say, why go through that trouble when you can just like probably rewind time and take your own gun?
And because she supposedly has Vision alive.
I mean, she's been able to reanimate a dead body, which like, that's clearly what's happening.
Dude.
Like, why?
It'd be even worse if she got like the dead corpse,
the skeleton of just
the one from Age of Ultron, Aaron Taylor Johnson.
Yeah,
that'd be so disgusting because that's an actual body that decays, and I don't even know how long it's been. I don't even know how fast bodies decay. Like Vision, at least it's somewhat. It's gross, but at least it's somewhat. It's just metal, metal and whatever else. Whereas like decomposed bodies would be a really dark place, and the show will not do that.
I don't know. The show's kind of. It's testing the boundaries.
Yeah,
it's definitely testing the boundaries.
I'm thinking, like, do you think we can get some like? We could potentially get some flashbacks of Ultron. You think now that he's in this?
Yeah, I mean, any
new things of Ultron.
With this, it's anything is on the table, in my opinion.
Honestly, I'm just kind of, like going back to like Quicksilver. I just feel like maybe this. I don't think that this is just going to be a cameo. I think this is going to be how they're going to.
Oh, don't even tease me. I'm just trying to act like this is nothing. I need this to be out of my head.
This is awesome.
No, but like, there's no way because. I don't see the point in owning the rights. Like, what would be the purpose of going through all that to own the rights to the X-Men stuff again and not bring them in?
Yeah.
And they're not going to remake all those X-Men movies that came out 4 years ago. They're not going to bring those characters into this world.
So, okay. So do you think they'll bring just the younger actors.
I would imagine just younger actors. I don't think that they're gonna bring like Ian McKellen and Patrick Stewart back.
So
I think all the old guard from the movies that came out when we were kids are done. But anything for Days of Future Past, I mean, whatever. Sophie Turner, this dude, any of them, you could bring any of them in.
Okay, so you've seen most of those X-Men movies. Do they say anything about Magneto? That guy being his son in those movies.
Yeah. So they don't talk about in Days of Future Past. You just know that Evan Peters doesn't really know like where his dad fits. He is with his dad. Ironically, he saves his dad, but they don't even like. I think it was kind of like a deadbeat thing. Like Magneto was with some woman and just disappears.
Yeah.
And then I think in Apocalypse, there's a brief moment where I don't remember what happens, but they have like this realization very briefly. They don't really touch upon it from what I can remember.
Yeah.
I'll have to go back now that I feel like those movies might have some importance. I'll go watch them because I didn't really. After Days of Future Past, I didn't like most of the films.
So with that, are they essentially like rewriting the comics? Because in the comics, they're Magneto's kids, and if we're saying like we're getting a younger Magneto,
they have to
maybe that's not even like Magneto's daughter.
They have to go about that very carefully, in my opinion. I really like Magneto's story as being like the Holocaust survivor.
Yeah,
and the only downside to that being a thing now is those people aren't really old. Like they're too old to be in 2020 Marvel is the thing.
Well,
so
a lot of them are dead.
So,
well, I mean, but it doesn't matter though because they can if they're bending.
Yeah.
If they've already hinted with like multiverse and all this, like, you know what I mean. Like if they're gonna go that route, it doesn't matter. You can pop in and out of any timeline.
Right. So what time period is the Quicksilver from in the X-Men? Is that 70s or something?
I think it's 70s. I think.
So there you go.
Yeah, I think.
Sorry.
Is. No, you're good. Like, but it just doesn't. Like, it doesn't matter. Like, they can pull from whenever, unless the only reason he's in this is because they're like in the 80s. You know what I mean? Like,
shit.
Like the show is taking place in the 80s.
I don't remember when Nixon was president.
No, that's not the 80s.
Okay, well that's
it's earlier.
It doesn't really matter because. The
Watergate.
X-Men is kind of trash when it comes to aging because I'm pretty sure the next two films it's like a decade's past and they all look the bloody same.
Yeah.
Magneto hasn't aged a day and it's like 95 and he's about to become Ian McKellen in 5 years. It's like those movies have never been super great when it comes to aging and de-aging.
Well, I think they made that a known thing that they rewrote the X-Men.
I don't know.
Yeah, that was the whole Days of Future Past. That's when they rewrote it.
Yeah,
because Mystique took Logan and all that.
Yeah,
they rewrote everything.
It's still confusing.
Yeah,
like it's near.
Come on, Marvel!
It's near impossible to make sense.
Fix your shit.
It's weird that we're even talking about 20th Century Fox watching WandaVision.
Yeah.
So hold on, we're inserting this. I don't even know where I'm going to be putting in the video, but Will's had a realization, and we're filming our Viking reaction right now. So give your piece.
Okay, I don't think you guys probably caught it or heard it, but Monica Rambeau that said that she knew of an aerospace engineer that she could get, and in the process of thinking about that in the episode, in the beginning, S.W.O.R.D said that they sent a group into space, or the director of S.W.O.R.D, he said when they were in the hallway talking about stuff, there was a group that they sent into space for some like mission, and then when the snap happened, they disappeared, and now they're back. Whatever. That could be the Fantastic Four. Fantastic Four gets their powers in space. Reed Richards is an aerospace engineer. Am I wrong?
Shit! You're right.
So he could pop up in the show because they said that they were going to call an aerospace engineer
in this show. You think he'll be in
WandaVision? Yeah, he could. That could be like one of the last things. That could tie in Fantastic Four and X-Men in one fucking series.
Holy shit!
Would you want it to be like an actual scene or like an end credit, kind of how they do in Marvel movies, like a tease, and then they release it with a trailer?
It depends on if the intention is for him to come and help.
Whoa!
Sorry, I started. If they add him in, if he comes in with the intention of helping with whatever is going on with WandaVision, I don't really know what he would do to help. But they were saying that they would need an aerospace engineer. If that's the case, then I kind of want a scene of him, even if it's like one of the last things. Because didn't they say that WandaVision is going to be multiple seasons, or just one?
You said it's probably going to be more because they said season 1 on Disney+.
Oh, yeah. Well, even if it's even though this is part 1 and part 2, you know what I mean? Like, maybe this happens, then Falcon Winter Soldier happens, then the next WandaVision part happens. Or if not, whatever. I'd like a scene if we get to introduce Reed Richards into this and get Fantastic Four in this, because I love me some Fantastic Four.
I'm not against it.
And, sorry, not to cut you off, Captain Marvel and, like, the whole Skrull thing, like, Skrull's, like, secret invasion, like, all that stuff, like, that happens to Captain Marvel, that's, like, a very, like, Fantastic Four is very, like, intertwined in that storyline, which would, like, make sense if that bleeds in with, like, Monica Rambeau and, like, whatever, you know.
I just looked up, is Reed Richards a aerospace engineer, and all the captions are WandaVision aerospace engineer Reed Richards. That's the top 2 most searched things right now.
Big brain play, boys. So
look at this guy.
That could be
the Prophet Will.
Inserting back to whatever you guys were listening to.
Yeah.
Bye. I thought it was going to be Aaron Taylor Johnson because he had that long hair too.
Yes, that's what I thought it was.
He had longer hair and it kind of went down right here. So I was like, oh.
And
I saw the jacket. I was like, oh, what? He doesn't wear that.
Oh. You didn't see his cool Under Armour sponsored shirt on?
Yeah. Yeah, the Hydra approved Under Armour outfit. Oh no, I guess it's the
Fitted Fit.
Was that the Avengers outfit or was that his outfit before?
That was his outfit. I'm like 90% sure.
Okay, yeah, Under Armour sponsored by Hydra. They have infiltrators everywhere. And like what happens if people are just going to start spawning in from what if it's because she's made this hex?
That's what I was.
That it's allowed for people to just appear in.
Yeah, I didn't make that clear earlier when we first started the conversation. Is that maybe her power is like so strong that she's just like ripping a hole in reality and like shit can just fall. I mean, like you could just literally have Baby Yoda fall in there.
What if you just see like the army is just watching, and what if it's like a 2-way door or a 1-way door, and only the people inside can run out? And there's just an episode where it's like a jailbreak. All these people will come into the world. You just see Deadpool running off into the bushes, like I gotta get into this new world.
What do you think that what you're theorizing happened when she turned the force field red?
Human Jumanji.
What if that?
I don't think it's when she turned the force field red.
She just put a firewall up.
I think honestly that's probably it. She's just now not letting anything come in. But no, like I think that from the moment, however this started, I think that kind of just like effed with the world as we know it.
So what do you guys think the outside world is going to try to do now? Or what if Quicksilver's with them?
That's what I'm saying. What happens when something created in the hex leaves the hex? What if it like they can only be a thing with the power of the like what if Quicksilver tries to leave and he just like disintegrates?
No, the pants and the clothing that she wore, the pants and the clothing that's bulletproof because it's made of Kevlar, but it's just cloth.
Maybe
like it was fine. It didn't fall apart. The jump rope in the last episode was still alive.
Yeah, and why Kevlar?
I don't know.
Anything?
Why?
Anything?
I don't think
something strong.
How does that work?
I know.
Why specifically Kevlar?
That's what I'm wondering.
Was she wearing because of her Kevlar? Was she wearing a vest?
Does she wear that?
I don't. I mean, why would her pants turn into the Kevlar? Why not just the top?
It just chooses the strongest material she's wearing, and it just breaks down.
I think it's just the fact that she can literally bend anything to her will. Wanda can bend anything to her will.
And now when Quicksilver leaves, he's just going to be, like, his skin's going to be made of Kevlar. He's just going to be invincible.
And we did see hedge trimmers cut through stone.
Yeah.
Herb. So that's also absurd.
Howdy, neighbor.
I think you missed some. Or I think you went a little too far.
You go,
oh, yeah, I did.
Yeah.
Alrighty, guys. That was our reaction to the 5th episode of WandaVision. I hope you guys' minds are blown as much as ours are. I hope you leave your theories in the comments down below. Make sure you leave a like, you flick that notification bell, and you punch that subscribe button, alright? We're gonna punch it. Bah!